Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's going to change the game for millions of seniors across the nation. If you're on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, you're going to want to hear this because three massive payments are heading your way this October, and I'm talking about serious money here. We're looking at $1,200, $1,400, and $2,000. Before we dive deep into these life-changing details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on crucial updates about your benefits and payments. Now, you might be wondering, is this really happening? Or do I qualify for these payments? Well, I'm here to break down everything you need to know, and trust me, this is information you can't afford to miss. The recent economic challenges and rising inflation have hit our senior citizens particularly hard, and finally, there's some real relief on the horizon. Let's talk about why these payments are happening right now. The federal government has recognized the overwhelming pressure on Social Security beneficiaries, especially with the skyrocketing costs of everyday essentials like groceries, medications, and utilities. This triple payment initiative is designed to provide immediate financial support to those who need it most. The first payment we're looking at is the $1,200 relief payment. This particular amount is being distributed as part of the Emergency Assistance Program specifically targeting Social Security recipients who've been dealing with increased living costs. But here's what makes this even more interesting: it's not just a simple one-time payment. The government has structured this in a way that ensures the money gets to those who truly need it most. You might be asking yourself, what about the $1,400 payment? Well, this is where things get even better. This second payment is actually part of the expanded benefits program that was recently approved. It's designed to supplement your regular Social Security benefits and help offset the impact of inflation that's been eating away at your purchasing power. But here's the crucial part: you need to ensure your information is up to date in the system to receive this payment promptly. Now, let's get to the big one, the $2,000 payment. This is the game changer that everyone's been talking about. This substantial amount is being released as part of a comprehensive support package aimed at ensuring our seniors can maintain their dignity and quality of life during these challenging economic times. But here's something many people don't realize: there are specific requirements you need to meet to qualify for this payment. The question on everyone's mind is, how do I make sure I don't miss out on any of these payments? Well, I've got you covered. The first thing you need to know is that these payments are being rolled out starting October 22 ND. But the distribution schedule might vary depending on your Social Security number and other factors. It's crucial to understand that these payments will be distributed automatically for most recipients, but there are some cases where you might need to take action. Here's where it gets interesting: the Social Security Administration has implemented a new system to ensure these payments reach beneficiaries more efficiently than ever before. They've learned from previous distribution challenges and have streamlined the process. But what does this mean for you? It means you might receive your payments faster than expected, but only if you meet certain criteria. Let's talk about eligibility for a moment. While these payments are primarily targeted at Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients, there are some important nuances you need to be aware of. For instance, your monthly benefit amount might affect how these payments are structured for you. Additionally, if you've recently moved or changed your direct deposit information, you'll want to make sure the Social Security Administration has your current details. One question that keeps coming up is, will these payments affect my other benefits? This is a valid concern, and I'm happy to tell you that these special payments have been designed not to interfere with your regular benefits or other assistance programs you might be receiving. In fact, they're meant to complement your existing benefits and provide that extra cushion many of you have been desperately needing. Now, let's address something that's causing some confusion: the timing of these payments. While October 22 ND is the official start date, you might be wondering about the exact day you'll receive your money. The distribution schedule is actually based on a carefully planned rollout system. Some beneficiaries might receive their payments within the first few days, while others might need to wait a bit longer. But don't worry, I'll explain exactly how to track your payments. Here's something crucial that many people overlook: these payments will be delivered through the same method you currently receive your regular Social Security benefits. If you're set up for direct deposit, that's how you'll receive these payments. If you typically receive paper checks, these payments will come the same way. However, direct deposit recipients might see their payments arrive a few days earlier than those waiting for paper checks. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Well, I'm happy to tell you that there really isn't one. These payments are part of a larger initiative to support our senior citizens and disabled Americans during these challenging economic times. However, it's important to stay vigilant and watch out for any scams or fraudulent calls claiming to help you access these payments. Speaking of scams, let's talk about protecting yourself. Unfortunately, whenever there are major benefit payments like these, scammers come out of the woodwork. They might call pretending to be from the Social Security Administration, asking for personal information or fees to process your payments. Remember, the real Social Security Administration will never call you asking for personal information or money to receive these payments. One aspect that's particularly interesting about these payments is how they've been structured to provide maximum benefit while ensuring long-term stability of the Social Security system. The government has carefully calculated these amounts to provide meaningful support without compromising the program's future sustainability. But what does this mean for future benefit adjustments and cost of living increases? Many of you have been asking about the tax implications of these payments. Here's the good news: these special payments have been designed with tax considerations in mind. However, it's always wise to consult with a tax professional about your specific situation, as individual circumstances can vary. The last thing you want is any surprises when tax season rolls around. Let's talk about what you should do right now to prepare for these payments. First, make sure your contact information and payment details are up to date with the Social Security Administration. Second, keep an eye on your bank account or mailbox around the distribution dates. And third, stay informed about any additional requirements or updates that might be announced. Here's something interesting: these payments are actually part of a broader economic support package that includes other benefits and programs you might be eligible for. While we're focusing on these 3 specific payments today, it's worth exploring what other assistance might be available to you. Many beneficiaries don't realize they qualify for additional support programs that could help even more. Now, you might be wondering about the long-term impact of these payments. Will there be more coming in the future? How will this affect the overall Social Security program? While I can't predict the future, I can tell you that these payments represent a significant shift in how the government approaches supporting Social Security beneficiaries during challenging economic times. Let's address another common question: what if I don't receive my payment when expected? Don't panic, there's a process for this. The Social Security Administration has set up specific channels to handle payment inquiries and resolve any issues that might arise. I'll explain exactly what steps to take if you find yourself in this situation. As we wrap up this important information, let me remind you of the key dates and actions you need to take. Mark October 22 ND on your calendar, keep an eye on your preferred payment method, and stay vigilant against potential scams. Remember, these payments are automatic for most beneficiaries, but staying informed and prepared is crucial. Before I go, I want to emphasize how important it is to share this information with other Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients who might not be aware of these upcoming payments. Knowledge is power, and making sure everyone has access to this information can make a real difference in people's lives. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on these payments and other important benefit news. I'll be keeping a close eye on any developments and bringing you the latest information as soon as it becomes available. Leave a comment below with any questions you might have, and let me know if you're looking forward to these payments. Until next time, take care and stay informed. Remember, we're all in this together, and these payments represent a significant step forward in supporting our senior citizens and disabled Americans. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video.